Hey, soul family. Who's all there? Show you where I'm at. I've started climbing up the side. I was going up to the top of Sugarloaf, right? Where I was yesterday when I did my video. And then I thought, no, you know what? It's hot. It's hot. And this is a beautiful view. And I saw this gnarled old tree that has so many stories in it. And there's a lot of messages that I'm going to get. Not to mention, when you sit inside a tree like this, you're hidden away. People can't see you, but you can see them, right? Which means the animal messengers are going to come up. Ooh, check out the keyhole. Ooh. Hi, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty, let's get situated. So I'm a monkey in a tree. Spirit says to get outside and have some fun. Climb and do the things that you can't do when you're sitting on your ass in California. This is what I do. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so right away I'm going to tell you, check this out. This is this girl. I'm a sequoia girl. I'm a tree girl. So I'm in my tree. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of a chance to hook up, to get on here with us. This is a dead old tree, so it's not totally dead though. See? It's still got growth. It's a spruce. And it looks like it's dead. So some people think, you know what? That person's old, that person's broken, that person's got issues, that person's got self-esteem problems, that person's had the shit kicked out of them, that person's they're twisted, they've got weird concepts, they're all gnarled and they got warts and a lot of stuff doesn't work anymore, and there's a lot of things that are dead and broken on them, and they're down for the count. And we say, what do we say to that? Fuck you! Check it out. I'm growing. I've got growth. I'm growing where I need to grow. This is the old dead wood. This is the scars that have made me beautiful. Look how gorgeous my gnarled roots are. Look at my twists and turns in the corners of my life. Look at that. Look at that. I took a picture of this, and when you guys see it, you put it on your phone and you twist it around and around and around, and every angle that you see a different view. I'm going to turn you guys around. Hold on. Okay. Right now, I'm going to go from the bottom. Do you see the two eyes right there? I see the gray fox. Right away I see the gray fox, or the lynx, or the bobcat. Or you can turn it into an owl, but it's more of a feline face because of the sharp ear right there. But then when I see the ear there, I say, okay, it can be a gray owl now, right? With the ear, the eyes are open. Now you turn and you look at it this way, and you see the lion's head. See the lion's head? There's the front, there's the top of his mane, there's his eye and his mouth down here. Every time you twist this thing and turn it around, it turns into something else. So there's courage. There's wisdom, there's silent sight, there's vision, there's seeing past the illusion with the gray owl, right? And then the bobcat is the keeper of secrets. The feline, you're going to land on your own 2 feet no matter what the fuck goes wrong. You're going to handle it because you've got power. This whole meeting that we're calling right now, I'm turning you guys around. The whole purpose for this meeting is everybody has got issues right now. All of us are having to ascend. We're all ascending to a higher level, right? I've been getting emails, and I took a private reading early this morning, and everything that I'm getting is on lack of self-worth. It's all about what other people think, fearing to move forward. What will they say? I don't have the skills. I don't have the abilities. You know, I've got depression. I'm a cutter. I'm an anorexic. I've got, fuck you. Are you kidding me? You're a powerful spirit creature. You are powerful. No one has more power than you do. Everything that you tell yourself is why you are where you are and what you're dealing with. If you think you're powerless, you're powerless. Nobody can make you stop moving forward but you. Nobody can step in your way and be your stumbling block. You are your stumbling block. If you allow yourself to be stopped by what others say, others feel, others do, or the concept of the mistaken ego mind that's tricking you into believing these fallacies about yourself, then you need to start right now with positive affirmations. And you start doing, like Tony said to me, I'm going to say this to you until you believe it. But you're not going to use somebody else. We're not going to look out for somebody else. We're going to do it ourselves. Because right now, I don't need no stinking man. I gotta tell you, I deal with women and I deal with men. And this video is not just for women. I'm addressing women right now because most of us are women right now. And I've been dealing with women this morning. But what if I stand up for myself and he starts dating other people? Fuck him. If he doesn't see the prize in you, he's not worth the salt that you have to throw over your shoulder. You have to recognize that you are valuable. You are worthy. You are powerful. I don't need a man to complete me. I choose you because I see a mirror of myself, a reflection of myself. I see where we can help each other. We can grow stronger and become even more and even better. Not to mention, I find you really sexy and you turn me on. That's why I choose you. Not because I need you to complete myself. I'm complete in myself. I can take care of myself. I support myself. I don't need your money. I don't need your pity. And I don't need a guy to say to me, you know what? I don't know if I want to get into a relationship because, there was this girl. Yeah, she treated me like shit and, she's not around. She broke my heart. But man, I was fucking crazy about her. And I just don't have that feeling for you. You don't feel crazy about me? First of all, you're so rude that you're going to say that to me? What kind of a narcissistic, backhanded, passive-aggressive comment and attempt to control me is that? That's a way for you to put me down so low and attack my self-esteem to the point where I feel that it's okay that you put me on a shelf while you go out there and fool around and see if there's something better than me. When in fact, the real truth of the matter is, there's no one better than me. I am the best that you will ever hope to get. I am the best that you could ever possibly be allowed to draw into you. And you are the one that's afraid. And if you're afraid, you're right. I don't want to be with a man who isn't crazy about me. I don't want to be with a man who can't go 1 hour without thinking about me or wanting to reach out to me. I don't want to be with a man who wants to go hang out with all of his friends instead of be with me. Sorry about that. That was punctuation if anything wasn't. You're not in my highest good, right? Hello, hello, hello. And a her, exactly. This message doesn't go for just women. This goes for men. This goes for gay women, gay men. This goes for I'm talking because I'm a woman, and I just dealt with a woman this morning about this. So I'm sitting here seeing something else. Look on the top of Thunder Mountain up there. Right there. Do you see the Sphinx? Do you see the body? You can see the chest. You can see the head. I know that my finger doesn't go where it goes on my phone on the computer screen, but that's the head, and it's standing there, and there's the body, right? Before that little lump thing there. And it's laying there, and it's got its back against the mountain. The mountain is not its challenge. The mountain is its seat. The mountain is its support. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. And who do you see sitting with that person? No one. That person has got their back against the mountain of support, and they're looking up to spirit. They don't need anybody to complete themselves. They need to go into nature, lean up against the power of the mountain, which is spirit and our own self-confidence and our own personal power, and remember who the fuck they are. They need to look up into sky, into spirit, and see it. And check that out. Check out the serpent right there that's looking down at this one, trying to make them think that they are less than they are. Right? Check it out. I love the way that goes. Now let's take this in another way. Looking at this beautiful tree, I see the face of a swan. I see the eyes. Do you see the eyes? The beak is open and the eyes are very gentle and they're loving. And this swan once thought it was an ugly duckling. It had no idea how beautiful it was. It didn't realize it was the most beautiful of all. It was glorious. But it took a really long time before it realized that. It had to go through all of the same stuff that we're going through. That we've all been growing up and listening to the people in junior high school and high school when you get there and the little bimbo cheerleaders that are running around with their pom-poms and the football, the guys that are, all the girls want to go with the captain of the football team because he's got a great body and he's driving a cool muscle car that his dad bought for him because the guy doesn't even have a job. He works at McDonald's. Well, I work at McDonald's because I'm on the football team. Fuck you, dude. You work at McDonald's because you don't have any grades. The only reason you're on the football team is because you know how to throw. You don't have any wisdom, and now you get out of high school and you go into the university and college and all of a sudden that guy, he's still working at McDonald's. And I don't want to date the football player. I want to date the nerd who knows what life is all about and recognizes his self-worth and is trying to better himself in life. Right? God. So I got to tell you, there's a lot of powerful people in this soul family, right? And there's a lot of powerful people that know their self-worth. And there are those that are in our soul family, and all of us do. We all fall. We all get our feelings hurt. We're all human. We have a heart, and and the fact that we're so gentle and connected, just because we're powerful doesn't mean we can't be hurt. But we have to recognize what it is. Somebody's pushed your button. What did it mean? That means that's something about me that needs to be healed. That's something that needs to be healed. These bags under my eyes, I'm only wearing these sunglasses because it's bright. My eyes are very sensitive. I'm not apologizing for this anymore. My twin is younger than me. He's 10 years younger than me. I have 10 years of wisdom on him, 10 years of knowledge, 10 years of experience. And a girl that's 20 years my junior, that doesn't have any bags under her eyes, does not hold a candle to me. She couldn't even get close. She might be an old soul. She might be a great person. She might have, a lot going for her, but she doesn't have what I have. So if you want to go for that, I'm not going to feel inferior to that. I'm not going to feel less than. And I certainly, as sure as hell, I'm not going to compete with that, because she can't compete with me. That would just be, the game's over before it started. She can't compete. So what's the point, right? So for myself, if I choose to get underneath my eyes done because I haven't slept in, 400 years, I might do it. I might get my underneath my eyes done because I don't like the way this looks for myself. But it's not because I feel that I need to get that done in order to catch a man or compete with somebody else. Next. Okay. Also, what are we looking at here? I got to look and see. Look at the fingers reaching up to heaven. Okay, this is the other thought that I was thinking about. Look at these branches. See how the branches go on these trees? They're all reaching for the light, right? Now, they've done their work. They've done their work here, and this is the past. They've learned their lessons. They've learned their lessons. They've gone out here. They've reached out. They've tried this. This is the path that they took this year. This is the path. And then they went this way. And then they spread out this way. And they thought, well, maybe I'll try that. And maybe I'll try this. Wow, that one I took a trip down, man. There's moss on that one. That's an old lesson. I've learned that lesson a long time. This one too. But look how beautiful. Look at the testimony that I've left behind. And you know what I've left behind for others that come behind me? The young ones who come and rest upon my knowledge. And they leave their little feathers to tell me, thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you've shown me and what I've learned from watching you, from your experience. So maybe I don't have to experience and go through maybe some of the difficult things that you've gone through, right? And now I'm reaching for something higher. Now I'm going up here. I'm reaching for the light over here because I want to explore this. I want to go here and here and here. I'm not waiting for somebody to tell me that it's okay for me to do that. I'm not waiting for a man who says, I'm not really ready for a relationship. Maybe you shouldn't move to Sedona, or maybe you shouldn't move to wherever the hell you're going to move, Sherri, because I'm not ready to go there. Well, I'm sorry you're not ready to go there, but I'm ready to go. And Spirit says it's time for me to go, so I'm going. And you can either catch up or meet me there or, sayonara and have fun on your journey. But don't ever stop wanting to reach forward and going for what it is that your heart's calling for. My heart's calling for this. I was climbing up these rocks and I said, I need this. It's not that I just enjoy this. My soul needs this. My soul needs to be in nature. I need to be able to be sitting in this old tree. I need to be here right now. And I thought about, I was working this morning. I went to breakfast with my friend John. My friend John that he used to be my upstairs roommate, right? He's the one who gave me the cool deck. And he's going back to New Mexico this morning. And no, I'm not moving to New Mexico. Absolutely. I've never had a desire to move to New Mexico. Never have. I know I've seen it all the time. It may be showing me that somebody I know is there, but I don't have any desire to move to New Mexico. And John told me, you would hate it. You would absolutely 100% hate it. I know you. You don't want to go there. And I said, that's cool. I know I don't want to go there. So we went to breakfast, and then I thought, well, I gotta make some money. I gotta get on keen and start working because I haven't been working, and we all have to pay bills. So I go and I set myself up in front of this place where it has internet. I'm in my car and I've got all my cards slid out because I don't have any Wi-Fi. When there's a will, there's a way, right? I don't have any Wi-Fi in the condo because he sold it, and I'm just staying there until the people come. And I'm sitting there within my car, and then I get a message from somebody for a private reading, and I thought, okay, cool. And then as I sat there, I got another message from a friend who was going through something, awful. And it was like, she really isn't going through something awful. Her mind is going through something awful, and her mind is fucking up her head. And it's time, I said, that's it. That's it. I got really firm with her. And, a lot of times I'm the one. Spirit uses us in many different ways, and I'm not always this way. I can be very, very loving and gentle and kind too. But sometimes you need to smack somebody. I get smacked by Spirit right when I feel like, man, I feel like shit and you're going to hit me again. Yeah, because you're being an idiot. Wake up and remember who you are. Knock it off. You're not this victim. We are ascending. We are awakened. We know better. I say that to myself all the time. When that cat got lost, remember how I fell apart? I was so worried and so distraught. Now, I will tell you that I was feeling the cat's stress. I was, because I was picking up her energy. And because I'm such an animal lover, I went too far ahead of myself, and I got caught in the ego mind worry that everything wasn't going to work out perfectly the way it was supposed to. Right? I needed to relax and calm down. I knew that I was not going to leave that cat there. To save my life, I was going to take care of that cat. P.S. The cat's with its mommy. The woman texted me back, and she was in Prague. And it actually wasn't even her cat. It was a neighbor's cat. Then the neighbor didn't take care of her, and so they adopted the cat. And so when she went away, she asked, would you take care of her? Well, you saw how well she took care of her. She let her go in the wash, where she could have been shredded. So anyway, the woman wrote me back and said, thank you so much for loving her. She's a very special cat. Did you know? She's a Devon Rex. And of course, she spelled it all wrong. And I said, I know she's a Devon Rex. And P.S. it's spelled like this, although I didn't say that. But it was all taken care of. And she says, thank you so much. She's a very sweet girl. And we're keeping her inside right now. And thank you for loving her and caring for her. So see, I was there at the right time to take care of her. And Spirit knew what I was going to do. And she was going to be fine. So I didn't need to freak out like I did. I cried all day that day. It ruined my whole day. I didn't go hiking. I didn't do anything that day. All I did was stress about that cat. So we need to realize that everything is happening for a reason. And what situation we're in is trying to teach us a lesson. It's trying to teach us that everything's okay. It's going to be okay. It has to do with your thought process. It has to do with you trusting that it's going to be okay. Right? What else? I'm going to listen to what you guys said. Hold on. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I haven't spent nearly enough time hiking at all. You know, I was worrying too much about finding a place, and I found the perfect place, and they don't want animals. So I wrote her a big long letter, and my landlord said, hey, I'll tell her, I'll write her, I'll call her. My other landlord too, your cats are super clean and you're immaculate. And I said, so I wrote this letter, and I gave her gave the numbers, and then I said, you know what, I don't need to beg. I don't need to beg for a place for my cats. People should be asking for me. They should be asking for my energy and my cat's energy to be in their space, because it's only going to improve it. You know? So I'm not going to sit here and worry about it. The perfect place is going to land in my lap. And if it isn't in Sedona, then I'm not meant to be here. So I thought, I'm here right now. I need to enjoy this. You guys need to enjoy this. You guys need to look at that. Right? I'm going to turn it around so I can see your comments and let you look. You guys need to look at this. You need to experience this. People that haven't been to Sedona, it was years before I was able to come to Sedona. You know? This is the Magic Kingdom. It's amazing. Over there is Chimney Rock, right there. And right below Chimney Rock, in the crack, right in the crack, that's where my sacred cave is. I'll let you guys know it now. It's not sacred any longer. I'll take up let's do a close-up of that area. This is Thunder Mountain. This is the masculine energy. I never really wanted to live in Thunder Mountain because of the masculine energy, because I felt like I already had too much masculine energy. And I lived in Upper Sedona, which was more the Wilson Canyon area, which was the feminine energy. And I felt at the time that I needed that, but I didn't. I needed to come into my masculine power. That's another message. Because too many people are taught by their fathers or their boyfriends or their husbands or their dads that it isn't ladylike for a woman to be powerful. It isn't ladylike for a woman to speak out and to be strong like that, you know? It's the man's role. Bullshit. Archangel Gabriel is a female as well as a male. Right? We are all powerful. And when did we become genders? Only when we came into this role. I've been a male in many of my lifetimes. I've been a warrior. You know, most of the time I've been a female warrior from what I've seen in my past lives. And I don't buy into past lives that other people look at. For me, sorry, it's my past life. If I haven't seen it, then, you know, I don't want to hear about your interpretation of my past life. I know what I saw. So what I saw most of the time was a female. And I've always been a healer, I've been a medicine woman, and I've been a warrior. And none of those people can be meek and mild and weak and mild. I can be mild sometimes, but not normally. Because why? Because I'm the color of these rocks. I'm fire. These foxes. I am a fox, right? We're all foxes. We're babes. We're hot. We're amazing. We're magnificent. And we need to tell ourselves that. Men, women, and children need to hear that from the moment they are birthed. that they are freaking amazing, that they are capable of doing anything that they set their mind to. I keep looking at her, and I see her as a her. You might see her as a man, but it can be your feminine energy, but I see her as a her, because she's got a chest. She's a nurturer, and she's leaning against the divine masculine mountain. So that's another message. It's okay to lean on each other, right? For a time, but make sure that you're standing on your own 2 feet first. Kaylee, fuck that, I do and say what I want. No one can stop me. That's right. Wah! I was smacking hard, but you know what? I get smacked hard all the time. I don't get what comment. I don't get it soft. I don't get it soft. Spirit used to be softer with me, but that's because I wasn't able to take it. What did they say? You are to whom much is given, much is expected. So Nevaeh, you've got gifts. A lot more is expected of you than you are giving yourself credit for, because you've got a lot more to give. So then you need to smarten up. Did you hear that? Did you hear the ravens laughing right when I said that? Hey, buddy, talk again. Yeah, talk again. We want some to come flying by us. Weak and mild, I am not. No. Okay. All right, so that was my soapbox. The point is we are capable of doing anything, and no one is going to tell us that we can't. And we have to start at this very second to tell ourselves that. I am strong. I am capable. I am powerful. I am loving. Do you hear them talking? I want to see them. Hold on, let's go up. Because that's all we're doing is we're climbing higher. We're just ascending higher, and we're not going to ascend higher when we limit ourselves. It's self-limitations that stop us from moving forward. There they are. They're playing. There they are. Come on, you guys. They'll come down and talk to us. There's about 6 of them up there. Let's see. Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hold on. I do have to. I'm funny because I start climbing around and I forget that I'm in a tree. Okay, so there's 6. Do you know what 6 means? 6 is talking about us not being so focused on the material world. I want to do this so you guys can see the background. How can I? Hey, maybe I should. Do you want me to get out of the tree and climb up the mountain? I'm trusting in my journey. Things are changing and moving in 6 to 8 weeks. Found my love and living off grid soon. Building a tiny home and going. Going to grow our own healthy food and working from home. Holy shit. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? Did you guys feel that? Did you feel that? Did you feel that? Did you feel the raven that just went right by us? Right. Whoosh. Hold on. I called them over. See? They come. Yeah. Hi, you beautiful. Hi. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Yes. Yes. Okay. Don't tell me I'm not an animal messenger. Don't tell me I'm not a fucking shaman working with my pets. Those are my pets. Yeah. We can call them to us. We call them to us in the same way that we call them to us. We call upon their wisdom. Ravens represent magic and miracles. Powerful. They come from the void. I called them. I said, okay, they were way up there. And I said, come on, bring them down. We want to play. Did I tell you guys that I saw the coyote? I didn't just see him. He literally presented himself to me. He presented himself. He was beautiful. He was big. And he walked along the path and he said, hello, aren't I sexy? And I said, yes, you are. You're gorgeous. And he walked down to the watch and he turned around and he looked at me and he's like, do you think I'm hot? And I said, yeah, I do. You're powerful, the shapeshifter. And then he said, peace out. And he went down into the wash. It was pretty fucking amazing. Oh, you got to go? Love you, love you, love you. Okay. All right. I'm going to do some readings. We've done our work. We just need to know that we have to tell ourselves over and over again, self-talk. So we're going to be using a little deck. We're going to be using the relationship deck, but they're small cards, okay? I wonder if I can set you guys up. They're so, God, I love the sound. I love the sound of their wings. It's just amazing. Holy shit, kicker. I love them. They're amazing. Okay, Sandy, line up the people. Holy shit. I've got friends. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to get myself in a better position. I want to get inside a little bit. I'm going to put you guys down. Sorry, you're going in a pocket. I'm here, but I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get inside a little bit so I can face out. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Sorry, had to do that. It's because I'm going to show you that. Because now you're looking at this, and when they go running by, you're going to be able to see them. I got my water up here. Oh, here. Okay, here's another thing before we start the cards. The reason our bodies and our minds aren't thinking well is because we're sluggish. It's because we're not out hiking. It's because we're not out climbing. It's because we're not eating properly. It's because we're not giving ourselves superfoods. We need to take care of our bodies before our bodies can work for us, before our minds can work for us, right? Look at my Sedona Veg Fest. Healthy World Sedona. Now inside here I've got superfoods, I've got greens, I've got chia seeds, I've got alkaline water, I've got Dr. Box stress relief rescue remedy tabs. They're like fizzy tabs that are filled with multivitamins and minerals. Everything is in this water. That's my hiking water. So that when I go out on the land and I hike, I feed myself with this superfood so my brain is activated. So my brain knows what the fuck's going on in reality. Not the stupid shit that, because I'm lying in bed crying my face off and not getting outside and gaining more and more weight and my skin's looking like shit. And my brain, and I wonder why I can't think straight. Get outside. Okay, Kaylee is number one. Okay, Kaylee, where can I put you guys? Where can I put you guys? Gotta figure out how I can. I do need a, what are those things called? I do need a, how about that? Woo! No, how about not that? I almost lost you. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. You know, I only had 10 minutes up here